Now, the yellow dust hanging over the country at the moment can have a number of negative health effects, everything from eye irritation, sore throats, and even breathing and heart problems. And the smog affects Korea from time to time, but the country that bears the worst of it is China.
A lot of people would say China produces a lot of the pollution, of course, but we want to find out what the two countries, Korea and China, are doing to prevent this pollution problem from getting even worse than it is now. Our Lee Ji-yoon tells us more.
It's the worst yellow dust storm in 4 years. The Korea Meteorological Administration issued yellow dust warnings in Seoul and other major cities throughout Korea this Monday morning. Every year, this unhealthy yellow haze drifts from China and Mongolia, carrying with it industrial pollutants and bacteria, none of which are good for your respiratory health. In response, weather authorities here advise people to stay indoors and wear a protective mask and goggles when going outside. But some might ask, why can't we stop the dust from drifting into Korea? What has been done to make this unwelcome guest go away? Korea and China have been working together for over a decade to fight the yellow dust. Public and private groups from both countries have been planting more trees in the deserts of China and Mongolia to slow desertification. The two countries have also established working groups to research ways to counter rising levels of dust pollution and installed high-tech air monitoring equipment. During an environment ministers meeting between China, Japan, and Korea last year, the ministers talked about each other's environmental policies and agreed to work together to tackle various environmental issues, with improving air quality topping the list. But experts say these efforts are being overwhelmed by China's enormous population and industries that still rely heavily on coal, leading to more air pollution. They say it's time for China to actively develop clean energy to use in place of coal, and for its neighboring countries like Korea to better cooperate with China, as environmental problems like yellow dust have consequences that reach far beyond the borders of any one country. Lee Ji-yoon, Arirang News.